Welcome back, my friend. This is part 2 of the Calm and Composed series. And today we are talking about workplace conflict. The kind that spike your heart rate before you even speak. The kind that make you want to defend yourself, shut down, or send the perfect message that you later regret. So, the first thing to understand is this: workplace conflict is rarely just about the topic, it's often about the status, fairness, and the control. And your brain treats a status threat as a real threat. And that's why a sharp comment from your coworker can feel bigger than it should. Your nervous system's here, you are not safe here. So, if you want to stay calm at work, the goal is not to be emotionless. The goal is to protect your prefrontal cortex so you can think clearly and choose your response. And here is the framework for the workplace calm. It is simple enough to use under pressure. Stabilize, slow, structure. First, stabilize your physiology. Before you respond to anything tense, take one slow exhale, drop your shoulder, unclench your jaw. And that sounds small, but it is not small. The body is upstream of the mind, and if your body stays in threat mode, your word will follow threat mode. Now slow your pace, not dramatically, just 10% slower than your impulse. In conflict, the speed equals escalation. When you slow down, you signal control to your nervous system and to the other person. And then they structure the conversation. Structure is calming because it reduces uncertainty. And here is the sentence I want you to memorize or recall in your brain. What? That is, let me make sure I understand what you are asking, and then I will tell you what I can do. That one sentence buys you time, lower threat, and prevent you from the reacting. Now let's handle the most common workplace trigger, blame. When people implies you messed up, your nervous system want to defend your identity. You want to prove you are competent. But the defensiveness usually makes the situation worse. So instead of defending yourself first, to do this. Separate fact from interpretation. So let's clarify the fact first. Then ask two questions. First, what specifically is not meeting expectation? And the second, what would good look like your perspective? Those questions move the conversation away from the vague accusation and towards concrete criteria. Your brain feels calmer when the problem becomes specific. Now, here is the crucial skill for the workplace conflict. Reflect before you correct. If you immediately correct someone, their nervous systems often escalates. But if you reflect their concern first, they feel hurt and their threat response drop. Reflection sounds like, I hear that the timing is a concern. I hear that the quality is the concern. I understand you're worried about the outcome. Then you correct the fact calmly. Here is what happened from my side. Here is the constraint we had. And here is what I can commit to going forward. Now let's talk about the boundaries, because the workplace calm without boundary is just quite suffering. The composed way to set a boundary is to use a three-part formula. Name the behavior, name the impact, and name the request. For example, when deadline changes last minute, it increases rework and delay delivery. I need at least 24-hour notice for the change. Or when the feedback comes through the multiple channel, it creates the confusion. I need feedback in one place, preferably the project doc. Notice you are not attacking the person, you are addressing the process. And that is how you stay calm and strong at that same time. Now, what if the other person is rude or dismissive? And here is the rule: do not match their energy, match your standard. Use a calm, direct reset line. I want to have a productive conversation. Let's keep it respectful. Or, I'm open to feedback. I am not open to being spoken to like that. Then pause. And pauses are powerful. They force the nervous system to slow down and they communicate that you are not scrambling. And if the conversations continue to escalate, you can exist without drama. I'm going to step away for now. Let's revisit this when we can both focus on the solution. And that is not weakness, that is leadership. Now I will give you a quick workplace script you can use in many conflicts. Start with, I want to solve this. And then, here is what I am hearing. And then, here is what I can do. And then, here is what I need. For example, I want to solve this. I am hearing that you need faster turnaround. And here is what I can do. I can deliver the